Recession! At this point, the recession is pretty much inevitable. The stock market is down, the crypto market has plummeted, and the real estate market is pretty much following up. It is not looking very good. If you have extra cash putting in a checking account and the inflation is eating up all your cash value. So what kind of investment you can do to protect your cash value or even earning higher returns? Today, I have get a 9.5 recession-proof investment ideas, and I'm gonna have my own scoring system for each one of them, and also I'll explain why I chose them. So before we begin, it would mean a lot to me if you can smash the like button for the almighty YouTube algorithm. Thank you so much. If you really mean it, you can do it at any time. So without further ado, let's begin. Before we think about putting that $1,000 into an investment, we should really develop something called an emergency fund. A perfect amount to start is with your $1,000. The main purpose of this emergency fund is to fund your unexpected situation, like changing your flat tire, paying a medical bill, or even food and shelter during your unemployment. And your $1,000 should be put on a side, and you're able to deploy at any moment. And if part of your emergency fund has been used, you should really fill it up before you think about investing. An ideal emergency fund is to really cover you 3 to 6 months of unexpected situations. It is not the money you should use for vacations. My current emergency fund amount is about $5,000, but your emergency fund doesn't need to be saved in a checking account. You can also put that into a savings account and earn interest. And the savings account I use is Yotta. Their current minimum saving rate is 4%, and they have a lottery system where they will give you one ticket for every $10 you save in their platform. And each ticket will give you a chance to win $10 million announced every week. You can also join pools to earn an average of 0.65 cents for every ticket. That helps you to make more than 4% in total savings. Also, if you use their debit card, they will give you 1 in 150 odds of getting your purchase paid for. I just made $100 by adding funds into my Cash App account. If you want to withdraw your savings, you can go to your local ATMs or back to your original bank and you will get your fund the next day. Use the link down below, try it yourself, and you can come back and smash the like button. Let's jump into our ways of investing. The effort level is 1 and the return level is 10. A 401k match is an employee benefit. To incentivize you to invest in the stock market, your employer is willing to contribute extra money into your retirement account with no question asked and zero risk whatsoever. And here is how it works. Just like the name suggests, for every pre-tax dollar that you contribute to your retirement account, your employer is willing to match fully or partially into your retirement account. The matching amount is usually up to a certain percentage, and it is usually between 3 to 5% of your paycheck. That means when your paycheck is $1,000 and you contribute $50 into your retirement account, your employer will add $50 extra assuming the employer matching is 5%. That means the growth of your money is double. All you need to do is to talk with your HR, set a percentage amount to contribute to your retirement account, and your contribution will automatically be double in your retirement account. And just like that, this is the easiest way you can make money. Hit the like button now if you find this very helpful. The effort level is 1 and the return score is 9. Paying off your debt is like making a guaranteed return that is equivalent to the interest you're going to be charged for. According to Policy Genius, the average interest rate charged on a credit card is 14%, personal loan is 9%, and auto loan is 5%. But I know the rate out there right now is more than that. I would recommend paying off any debts that is more than 6% in interest, and paying off the debt that has the highest interest rate is going to make you the most money back. Besides making money by paying off your debt, there are also other benefits that might apply to you. It can help to reduce your stress, the number of bills you have to pay, it helps you build your credit score, you'll have a higher budget to work with, and you can start spending on things you enjoy like owning a car or a house. Isn't that exciting? Currently, I only have the mortgage loan of 3.25% on interest, and I'm only paying it monthly by monthly. I'm going to give this the effort level 2 and the return score is 8. Everyone needs to make purchases in their daily life, and using a banking service is no new things to anyone. Financial institutions are always looking for ways to compete between each other, and one of the ways they can attract more customers is by giving bonus offers. For example, Wells Fargo is giving out a $200 reward bonus with their Wells Fargo Active Cash credit card, a $100 sign-up bonus when you set up direct deposit with Bank of America, and 100 bonus ticket for a chance to win up to $10 million with Yotta Bank by using the link down below. You can sign up as many checking account or credit cards as you want, but be careful not to sign up too many credit cards in a short period of time, and that will hurt your score really bad, and that might lead you not being approved for credit card. This effort level is 6 and the return score is 7. But odds I already have plenty of schoolings. I have my high school and college degree. Why should I ever go back to school? Dislike answer. By investing yourself with diverse education, you will open the unknown door to the new world that you will have never thought of. The point of learning from many different things is to help you to narrow down the skills and subjects that you will enjoy working with. While there is a certain degree of risk, like losing interest midway, you will still have the advantage of growing as a person and finding your next goal. You can learn new skills from websites like Coursera, Skillshare, or Brilliant. They have many online classes with specific topics like filming, music production, or online marketing that could advance your career and that may allow you to capture some biggest reward down the road. You can also just stay on YouTube and learn from millions of videos. If you like the contents from the video, just make sure to leave them a like button or maybe subscribe. Oh, something is in my eye. From that point, you can continue to extend your knowledge and skills and hopefully to get that perfect job that you've been looking for. The effort level is 3 and the return score is 5. An exchange traded fund or ETF is a basket of security that is put together by an asset management company like Vanguard. And ETFs can contain all types of investments, including stocks, commodities, bonds, or even cryptocurrencies. My top 3 ETFs are the following. The first with the ticker symbol VOO that tracks the S&P 500 with an average yearly return of 15% including dividends. The second is with the ticker symbol VTI that tracks the entire US stock market with an average annual return of 10% including dividends. And third is with the ticker symbol SPHD that tracks the high dividend and low volatility stocks with an average yearly return of 4% including dividends. These ETFs are considered very safe. You can pretty much find these ETFs on your brokerage account by searching the ticker symbols. If you want to start investing in the stock market beside your retirement account, you can sign up with Robinhood using the link down below and you will get 1 free stock from Robinhood. The effort level is 8 and the return score is also 8. Compared to holding ETFs, trading in individual stocks requires a lot more work. The price of individual stocks can be very volatile and can be very unpredictable from time to time. But when your timing is right and the company you invested in has upside, you can make good money from trading. So the name trading, it is not really trading your stock with another person, but it is to buy low and sell high. It sounds pretty easy, right? Well, not so fast, young man. Even though the concept is very simple, but how can you know which company and when to buy or sell? One of the unique ways to trade is called the social arbitrage. It is by choosing a popular company based on their trading volume and then following their rumors on the internet, because there is always good news and bad news. And if you find something very exciting and if you can buy in before this news hit to the mainstream media, you're going to be in lots of luck, because usually a good news about a company hits the mainstream media, the stock of the company will usually go up in a very short time, and that is the moment you should sell. Trading individual stocks in general is always considered high risk. It is very hard to find companies that has tradable rumors and the results might not go as planned, and it is no exception to this strategy either. After all, high risk and high reward investment is still considered gambling. So if you want to trade individual stocks, be responsible and only play with the money you are willing to lose it all. Sometimes your friend might just need one quick boost to afford something immediately, like medical expense, credit card payment, or business expenses, and this is where your opportunity comes in. By agreeing a repayment date and the interest amount between you two, lending out your $1,000 for some interest might be a good idea for you. This type of investment can be very rewarding, but like any other investment, it has its own risk. People who lend out their money must consider the chance of the borrower defaulting on their loan. That means you're not getting your money back, not even one dime. If you think lending to individuals are way too risky, there are also companies who are looking to borrow money. These companies are mostly young, like 2 to 5 years old. They have a solid business operation and ready to execute their expansion plan. They're looking for investors to fund their next steps. The company I've lended money to is called Agridime. Their minimum investment is $2,000 and their money lending contract promised to pay you 15% extra after 1 year and 7 days of holding. I also talked to one of their operators and they agreed to liquidate your contract if you run into any financial trouble. They also let you to purchase their contract with a credit card and that will give you extra purchase protection. I bought one contract from them in April with a new credit card I signed up for because I wanted their $200 of sign-up bonus and I'm looking to buy another contract as soon as I sign up for the next credit card and get their sweet sign-up bonus. I'm going to leave Agridime website down below, you can check it out. Buying a physical real estate has always been the typical option to invest into real estate, but we cannot do that with just $1,000. The second way is to buy individual stocks that own real estate, or REIT, within the brokerage account. If you use this way, you can pull out your funds anytime you want, but the downside is the average return is only about 4%. The third way of real estate investing is the mix of two. Fundrise is an investing platform that lets you invest in their income-generating properties. Their annual return has been around 8 to 9%. Their management fee is 1%. According to my research, Fundrise has already obtained large amount of property and they are continuing to add more. You can invest their future properties as low as $10 and you will get paid in dividends based on the property you choose. You can withdraw or reinvest your dividends at any time. And also, if the value of the property goes up, your initial investment of $1,000 will also go up. But the downside is your investment fund is illiquid, meaning that your fund is pretty much locked up to the property unless it gets sold. But if you need to cash out your initial investment, Fundrise can also help. They will organize and sell your share to another buyer, but that takes a lot of time. I would say this is an amazing opportunity to diversify your investment into real estate because real estate has been the best investment for cash flowing. So if you're interested in Fundrise, I'm going to leave their link down below. Starting a business might seem like having a big entry requirement in skills and money, but that is not true. You can do it too. A business is based on demand and supply of a commodity or a product. I personally have started different types of businesses based on the people around me, and here are some of the businesses I've created. When I was younger, I used to distribute collectible cards. By the time those are very hard to find, I was able to buy a bunch of them and resell it at a higher price. I was just buying those collectible cards for myself, and after I show it to my friends, they offer me money to buy the cards. They did not know where to buy the card, so they just want to buy from me. So I was like, okay, if you want it, I'll sell you at this price. But then I used the money to buy more cards and show it to my friends, and more of my friends want to buy it. So because of this supply and demand, I was able to grow my business. The second business I have done is to sell game currencies. In the beginning of time, the game currency in my game was very hard to obtain, and it takes very long time to grind. I was able to hook up a Chinese company. They were able to find ways to farm this currency. So I pretty much buy the currency from them and resell it to my friends. Even though these two businesses were successful at first, they didn't last for very long, but it did help me to understand customer service and how to do businesses. I'm currently running multiple one-man businesses, and so far I'm very happy with the results. So I want to challenge you to search your unique demand in your area. If finding a demand in your area has not been successful for you, you can create a brand new demand. A brand new demand can be created into the market with a new innovative product. If you know deeply about certain technology and you don't see your neighbors are using it, you can start marketing your product in the way that people knows that they will need it. If you love kids or animals, you can talk to your neighbors to see if they need animal or babysitting. You just need to put yourself out there and people will start noticing your services, and then you will gain a momentum and you can start expanding it into a business. While short-term results might not look great and you know your service missed the demand, the long-term results should be substantially positive. So get yourself out there and find your business idea. When a new technology is created, it takes time for people to learn how to use it. Some can be as easy as opening a medicine container, some can be as hard as learning how to use an iPhone. Just think about the early days when you try to use an iPhone. I would recommend to look into this Web3 technology and metaverse. According to financialstar.com, Web3 puts ownership and control in the hands of its users and the community that contains the network. The metaverse, on the other hand, is a shared digital reality. This technology is still under discussions and under development. While we might not be the developers, experiencing the technology can put us way ahead of everybody else before the full adoption starts. According to the Diffusions of Innovation Models by Everett Rogers in 1962, there are 5 types of adopters. First, we have the innovators. These are the people who are responsible for creation of the new product. Second, there are early adopters. These are the influential people that develop first opinions on the product. They are open to new changes and new experiences. Third, we have the early majority. They follow early adopters and they read and watch reviews before purchasing the product. Fourth, we have the late majorities. They are skeptics who doesn't really like changes when they are pressured into believing in falling behind. And lastly, we have the laggers. They only adopt to this new product when they have no other choice. While I have not much understanding in the metaverse or the Web3, I would definitely try to understand as much as possible and be ready when it becomes the next big thing like the YouTube has. So that is it for today. I hope you learned something new. I'm going to leave a video right up here, but don't click on it just yet. Smash the like button for the almighty YouTube algorithm. Hit the subscribe button if you want to see me again. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.